To understand soul, you will first will have to understand your mind or ego. We have a mind and we have an ego. Everybody thinks he is superior, is good, and knows better than others. That's our ego. We all feel that. That I have a better understanding, or I am a better person, or the people have religious ego. They think my religion is best religion. People have nationality ego, that my nation is the greatest nation. My language is, we call it, Sanskrit is a Deva body, the divine language. So every race has a racial ego. Every nation has national ego. Every caste has caste ego. And every individual has his personal ego. So if you understand this ego, these are the false center. They are not the actual center. Who are you? When they ask you, who are you? Then you will tell me your name. Or when you try to understand who are you, you will see your body. But this body will remain up to 70, 80 years with you. And before your birth, you were there without body. And after 80 years, you will be there without body. So you are not the body. You are more than body. Then who are you? Then you will say that mind. No, this is mind. This mind is also not permanent. It changes all the time. When you listen to satsang, you have a better mind. When you go to casino or bar, you have a lower mind. The same mind changes color. You never have the same mind all the time, same feeling. It always changes. So actually, who are you? Which does not change. So that is your real center, being, Atma. So we talk about Atma, but none of us actually realize who are you, who am I? Because everybody has given a false center. Ego or mind is our false center, and we think that I am such and such person, my name is such, this is my house, this is my car, this is my wife, this is my bank balance. So I associate myself with these material things. This all will go. When you die, you cannot take your car with you, you cannot take your home with you, or it may go before your death. Or certainly it will go after death. But you will remain. Who will remain? That question is there. We have to find out who is beyond this body, mind, material wealth, material position. Who is that? We have a special program we do at Tapovan. We call it Who is In? And who am I? 3 days we intensively search. 18-hour day. Ask this question, who are you? Tell me, sir, who are you? And you have to search and try to find out. Whole Raman Maharshi teaching is that try to find out, who am I? I am not this body, I am not this mind, I am not this feeling. Then who am I? Then you will find out your real center. Unless you drop your mind, unless you drop your ego, this is the false center, this is a false identification you are associated with. If you drop your ego and drop your mind, then you will realize your real center, which never dies, will never born, will eternal, will always remain unaffected by external things.
So is soul energy?
Huh? I cannot, you cannot put it into words, because this word is created by mind, and I cannot explain you unless you experience it. But I can give you a test. If you come with me and do some meditation, deeper meditation, I can give you some test of something which is beyond body, beyond mind, beyond feeling, beyond ego. There is pure bliss. There is amness. There is no particular person, but their existence, and there is bliss, and there is so much freedom, and there is so much compassion. All these qualities are there without any ego, without any mind. So that is possible, but it cannot be described in words. It can be experienced, but it cannot be explained. Simple things cannot be explained. Suppose I have eaten rasmalai, and you have not eaten it, and you ask me give me the taste of rasmalai. Howsoever I give a lecture, I cannot give you taste of rasmalai. You will have to taste it. I can tell you it is sweet, but there's a lot of quality of sweet. Rasmalai is a different sweet. So I can tell you it is milky, but there are so many types of milky sweets. So exactly even if food cannot be described, the taste of food cannot be described. If I have fallen in love and I have enjoyed the company of somebody, if you ask me, can you explain how was the company, what you enjoyed? I cannot explain in the words. You have to experience. If you have not experienced love, you cannot be explained the word loves. So these things are subjective. You have to experience yourself. And I can help you. That's my job. That's my only profession. To help you to go beyond body, mind, ego, and realize something with eternal bliss, which gives you freedom, which gives you joy, and which gives you real contentment in life. Without knowing the self, nobody can be contented in the life. No matter if the entire wealth of this country is given to your pocket, in your bank, if all the bank put every amount in your bank balance, still you won't be happy. Still you won't be satisfied. So that wealth, real wealth, you have to search. That is the objective of your life. Unless if you go without searching that wealth, you will have to come back again and again. You are thrown into this school again and again. You have to only, you are free from this school when you pass the examination. And the examination is that you know something which is beyond life and death. That is your Atma, that is your soul. Very, very difficult to drop your ego. The ego is more dear to us than our own life. That's why people sometimes, when their ego is at a stake, they even commit suicide. They die. Because the ego is more dear to us than your physical body. No? You can leave your physical body when your ego is at danger. No? You kill somebody or kill yourself. Lot of people who kill themselves when they find that ego is at danger. So ego is so precious, more precious than your physical body. We are so attached to this body. A small pain we cannot tolerate. But pain on ego is more painful than pain on body. So ego is so dear to us, and we are so much conditioned to ego that it is almost impossible without the help of an enlightened master or without a school, without a meditation center to be free from ego is almost impossible. Impossible. So you need a guru, you need a school, a center where you are trained. And one thing I tell you, friend, we cannot drop anything. It's beyond our capacity. You have seen a small children, if they have some pebbles in their hand or some dirt and you say they throw them, they will not throw. But you give them a better tool, khilona, you give them a car or give them something beautiful to play with, they will throw and they will catch that. And if you want that they should throw that, then you give them better things. No? So we cannot drop anything unless we have a better thing to catch. So you cannot drop ego, you cannot drop mind unless you have something much precious, much beautiful, which gives you more satisfaction than mind. And that is yourself, that is your Atma. So when I will give you, unless I give you a taste of Atma, unless I give you an experience of your soul, you will never be able to drop your ego. So that's my whole job. I run the center, I teach people in meditation, and I take you to that level where you start enjoying your being. You are enjoying beyond mind, your existence which is beyond mind, which cannot be described in the words. And it's so beautiful that when you have something more beautiful, then you will drop the peoples. Then only you will drop the ego. So to expect that in the world people will drop ego is expecting something impossible. It's not going to happen. It's beyond human nature. We cannot drop anything unless we get something better. No? So nobody can drop ego. The whole world is full of ego. That's why there is so much war, so much conflict. In every house, then if ego is such a thing, then under the same roof, even two ego cannot live together. They will fight. So that's why there is so much fight in the world. Even a family cannot live together if they are egoist, no? If the wife also earns, before the family life has coexisted, because the husband was earning, the wife had to surrender. So there was no divorce, no? In East, there was no divorce. Now there is so much divorce because both are earning, both have their own bank balance, both have their education, both have their standing, social respect. Now nobody is going to listen to others. So that's why there is so many divorce and so many separation, because of ego. All problem of the world exists because of ego. And nobody can drop his or her ego unless she or he experience something better than ego. And that's my whole job. I give you a glimpses of something which is more sweet than your ego, which gives you more satisfaction, more peace, more joy. That is yourself. And once you experience yourself, ego will drop by itself.
Thank you.